Toy Plant Girl here. I was out in the garden yesterday and I noticed that I had a little bit of a powdery mildew problem starting to develop on the pumpkins. So not something I've had to deal a lot with here. I'm not sure why, but this is the first year I haven't had overhead watering. And I was doing some reading last night and they say sometimes overhead watering can actually help prevent that. And now we did just have a few weeks of very high humidity and now a week of a lot of wind, so high humidity can help the spores get growing and the wind can help disperse it. So I'm thinking it's blown in here. So I thought I'd give you a look at what I'm dealing with and what I'm going to try and do to help alleviate the problem a little bit. So here's my pumpkins. Nice big patch of pumpkins going, but if you look at the edge here, there's a few leaves that are looking pretty bad. So I'm just going to get in here with my clippers and cut out some of these worst ones. And really, I think those two were the worst. Like, I think I've caught it early here. So I don't see anything else. You can see, you might notice the zucchini there beside it, and it's supposed to look like that, so that's not powdery mildew on there, but the pumpkin is not supposed to have that mottled look to it. So I think those were the only two leaves that were real bad. So I've mixed up a spray jug here. It has a mix of about 1 part milk to 2 to maybe 3 parts of water. I didn't do an exact measurement on it. So I'm just gonna go and spray these leaves. It says it's best to do it when the sun's shining on them. And you need to spray the tops and the bottoms. So I'm gonna go through the whole patch and do what I can with that, and being that it's obviously in the garden, I might take a stroll over to the peas and give them a little spritz too. So I got it all sprayed down. I'll tell you, I wish I'd put my gloves on because my sprayer hand is sticky as sticky now from all that milk on it. But I'm hoping this will work. They say it's something in the proteins in the milk reacting with the sunlight that, I don't know, kills off the spores of the powdery mildew. So hopefully that works. Like I said, it's never been a real issue here before, but usually if I get it, it's late in the season when things are pretty much done. But this is still pretty early on yet, and I plant things so closely, I really don't want this spreading around everything in the garden. So let me know, have you used this method before? Do you feel like it works? Do you have suggestions to how to do it better? One thing I'll note is, I saw a lot when I was looking around, people say it doesn't leave a smell. You don't have that spilled milk smell in your yard, but I have to admit that I just fertilize with fish fertilizer, so right now my garden isn't smelling that good right now anyways. I always find that leaves a residue for a couple of days, so if I have a little milky smell to go with it, this is the time to do it. But anyways, that's what it looks like. I'm sure I'll have to come out. Like I said, it's supposed to be reacting with the sunshine, and I can see I have some real shadows yet, so I might have to come out a bit later again and do it again when some of this is out from under the shadows. But I'll keep doing this. They say every like 10 days, so I'll keep doing it for a few weeks here and see what my results are.